Desire is the memory of pleasure and fear is the memory of pain. Both make the mind restless. Moments of pleasure are merely gaps in the stream of pain. Question: our natural state is joy, then why do we slip out of this state? When you have slipped out of that state, then you should inquire. The only way to learn about a state is to ask the question when you are in the state. Only then you can, or observe others who are not in that state. You will come to know. Why does anybody slip out of that state? A second-hand way of knowing. Why does anybody slip out of peace? Why? The primary cause is the body itself. The primary cause is that you are born. Kabir says, your first problem is that you are born. If you are born, then you have created the opportunity for conditioning to take place. It starts from there. So why is suffering there? Because all this is there. Suffering is there for exactly the same reason this wall is there. Why is this wall there, Muditji? Why is this wall there?
So that this room can be...
Yeah, but then how do you know this wall is there? Why is this wall there?
Because it separates us.
This wall is there just as the body is there. This wall is there using the same faculties that the body uses. So as long as this wall is there, suffering will be there. This wall is there because you are a body. This world is there because the mind is like this. As long as this world is there, there is suffering. So, why is all this there? That may not be a very useful question. A better question might be, what is all this that is there? Understand the difference. Whenever you say, why is this happening? You are being ungrateful. The question of why always has a little bit of complaint in it. Why is all this? It always has a little bit of rejection in it. It always has a little bit of judgment in it. The question of what has love in it, because you can ask what only when you come close to something. Only when you come close to something. When you say that I want to know why something is there, then you want to know its cause. And the cause is not that thing. So your primary interest is in something else, not in that thing. What is your primary interest in? The cause. So you cannot then know, because you are not interested in the thing, the fact of the thing. You are interested in the cause of the thing, which is separate from the thing. But when you are asking what, then you will have to come close to what you are inquiring about. Always ask what. Never why, where, when, this, that. What? What is life? What is happening? What is mind? What is this thing that I called I? What? What is direct inquiry? Not why. What? What is direct inquiry? And it's a beautiful question to ask always. So I'll ask him, what is ego? It doesn't pay much to ask why is ego? He doesn't know what is ego. How can he answer why is ego? And once you know what is ego, the other questions vanish. What? And it can be such a good pastime. Whenever somebody says something, just ask yourself, alright, so, what is career? Somebody is saying, one must take care of career. What is career? You are not being loyal to me. What is loyalty? And you will start discovering. So, why don't we know? Why do we suffer? Because we don't enquire. Because we just take things for granted. Some good old religious man has said something, so it must be true. We don't enquire. Fearlessly, we don't go to the fact. What is it? We have hopes. And our eyes are obfuscated with hope. What is this? Don't be swayed by emotion. Don't become involved too easily. Ask, what is all this? The world may be panicking around you. There may be a great commotion. The entire crowd may be rushing somewhere. You stop for a while and ask, what is all this? What is this? Your own mind may be feeling completely for something or against something. Don't just say that this is what I want to do, Meri Marzi. Ask, what exactly is this happening? Why am I acting this way? Do I really know what I am doing? Do I understand? When you utter words, ask yourself, what is this that I have said? Do I really understand any of these words? And you are home. The moment this inquiry begins, what is this? You start finding the mind relaxing into that joy. That's the joy of the mind's natural state. Mind has a kind of a newfound confidence, fearlessness. Even in your worst situations, when you ask, so what is this? You'll find that the mind has started smiling. Try this. Whatever be the situation, when you ask, what is this? You'll find that you are now separate from the situation and something has changed. The moment you ask this question, something has changed. You are no more the same mind. Something has changed.
But what if we don't get the answer?
Oh, there will be no answer. There will only be settlement. 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 A few words from this side or that side may keep coming. But then, when you are in the process of asking what is this, you will not let those words escape your scrutiny. You will ask, so what is loyalty? And a few words come. It's a sense of commitment. It is that contract. And then you will immediately say that. What is commitment? 2 times, 4 times, 6 times, and you'll start seeing. You'll start seeing what is all this. You'll start seeing. It will start settling down. So answers may come, answers may not come.
Is it not the defocusing? Is it not the
it is complete attention on what is happening. It requires a lot of energy. And you must be resolved. Otherwise, this won't happen. You see, I'm feeling deeply sexually attracted towards him. In this moment, it is very difficult for me to ask, so what is this? It requires great energy. And I must have that resolve that, okay, stop. What is this? Conversely, he is feeling greatly sexually attracted and I'm just rejecting all his overtures. Hey, go away. Why are you coming? And I don't even know why I'm rejecting. It requires great energy to ask, why? What is all this? What is all this? It requires a very courageous mind. If that helps, do that. If that helps, do that. What is this? And it never ends anywhere. And you don't need any special occasion for this. You might just be traveling, sitting by the side in a car. You look outside and you say, what is all this exactly? And it is so fascinating. Even the mind wants to be relaxed. This question relaxes the mind. Even that, see, the memory is coming to you right now. The event may have happened whenever it happened, but the memory is coming to you right now. Ask, what is all this? But you will not ask this if the memory is pleasant. That's the thing. The memory is so fascinating. Who wants to turn away from the memory and instead ask, what is all this? The memory is so pleasurable. Who wants to ask, what is all this? Madam, we have not looked at all into how much time does one give it. We are not saying that there is a practice that you do for this time or that time. We are saying that whatever moment you wake up, whatever moment you find that the mind is getting deeply involved, soiled, ask this. If you remember to ask, chances are you will forget. Because when the mind is involved in something, how can it remember to ask, what is this? There you can only pray that may I remember it at the right time. May I remember it at the right time. The entire game is that we must remember it at the right time. You had that warrior in Mahabharata, Karna, right? Great warrior. And what was the curse that had fallen on him?
You forget everything at the right time.
You will forget everything when you need it. You have been given everything, but right at the moment when you need it the most, you will forget it. So we are all Karna. Everything is given and you remember everything, but not at that moment when you need it. When you need it, then it is gone.